Hello everyone, my name is Maryam. My ID student 64251170. Today I will present to you our first project in basic English course. I hope you find this presentation informative. So let's begin. So for the part 1, I want to share my detailed opinion on the recent football match between Indonesia and Bahrain. It was a game full of challenge and lesson for our national team. For the very beginning, Indonesians showed great determination and energy. The players gave their all on the field, constantly pushing forward and fighting for every ball. Saying that spirit really filled me with pride. It reminded me that Indonesian football has a passionate soul that refuses to give up, no matter how tough the opponent is. Bahrain, on the other hand, brought a lot of experience and technical discipline. Their ability to control the midfield and execute quick attack was impressive and sometimes quite difficult for Indonesia to handle. It highlights the gap creating areas, especially in defensive organization. I think Indonesian defense need to work more on coordination and communication so our team can better respond to fast and strategic plays from strong opponents like Bahrain. Offensively, Indonesia showed flashes of creativity and skill. The team managed to create several good chances, sometimes even making the Bahrain defense look nervous. However, finishing those chances remains an area where we need improvement. Converting more opportunities into goals will be essential if we want to climb higher in international football. Despite the challenge, the match was a valuable learning experience. Every minute on the pitch was telling us how far we have come and how much further we can go. The players' passion, the coaching staff strategies, and the unwavering support from fans create a foundation that can carry Indonesian football to the new heights. I truly believe that with continuous hard work, better training, and more international exposure, Indonesia will overcome these obstacles. Our footballers have talents and hearts, and that combination is powerful when fully developed. So, as a fans and supporters, let's keep believing in our team potential. Let's cheer loudly and stand firm behind them because every step, every game, every effort counts. The future of Indonesian football is bright, and this match against Bahrain is one chapter in an inspiring story that is still being written. Thank you for listening, and let's continue to support our national team on the path to success. In this part 2 of my presentation, I will explain about the question word. These are important words in English that we use to ask questions and get more detailed information. Let's start by looking at the main question words such as who, what, when, where, why, and how. Let's keep watching. Okay, for the next slide was definition. The question word. Definition of the question word. The question word, also known as interrogative word or WH word, are words used to ask question in English. This word help gather specific information about people, things, place, time, reasons, main tools, or possessions. Most of them start with the letter WH, such as who, what, when, why, which, whose. Except for how, they are usually placed at the beginning of the question and require an answer to provide the needed information. Alright, I will explain the table. First question word was what, used to ask about thing or information. Example, what is your name? Number 2, who, used to ask about person. Like the example question, who is your teacher? Who is your teacher? Question word number 3, when, used to ask about time. Example question, when is your birthday? When. Question word number 4, where, used to ask about place. Example question, where do you live? Where. Question number 5, why, used to ask about reason. Example question, why are you sad? Why. We must give a reason. Question number 6, choice, which, used to ask about choice or option. Example question, which color do you like? We need to choose. Question word number 7, whose, used to ask about possession. Example question, whose book is this? Question number 8, how, used to ask about way or method or condition. Example question, how do you go to school? We move to the next slide. The next slide was structure of question with question word. I will explain to you guys from the number 1. Number 1 was basic structure. Most WH question follow the basic pattern. You can see the formula in here, the yellow one in yellow box. It's WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. For example, where do you live? What does you want? How can I help you? Number 2, structure via to be verbs. When the main verb is a form of to be, the structure changes slightly. You can see the formula 2, WH word plus to be verb plus subject. For example, where is your backpack? Who is that person? For number 3, subject versus subject question. For the A, subject question do not need auxiliary verbs. This is the formula. For the example, who called you? For B, object question need auxiliary verbs, so that the A was not use auxiliary verbs, B was need use auxiliary verb. You can see the formula in here. For example, who did you call? Who called you? Who did you call? Number 4, WH question with modal verbs. You can see the formula in here too. WH word plus modal verb plus subject plus main verb. For example, what shall we do? Where can she go? How might this work? So the next slide, we'll move to the next slide. Alright, so now is who. Meaning, function, and example sentence of who. Meaning who is a question word used to ask about a person or people. It replaces the name of a person when we want to know their identity or role. The function to ask about the subject in sentence. Example, who is doing something? To inquire about someone's identity, job, or role. To seek information about the person involved in an action. Example sentence, who is your best friend? Who wrote this book? Who will come to the party? Who is knocking the door? So the next slide. What? Meaning, function, and example 2. Meaning of what is a question word used to ask about things, information, action, or explanation. It helps us inquire about objects, ideas, or specifics of a situation. Function, to ask for information about a thing or action. To request repetition or confirmation. To ask for clarification or explanation. Example sentence. What is your name? What are you doing? What did you say? Next, when. Meaning when is a question word used to ask about the time something happens or happen. Function, to inquire about time or occasion of an event. To seek information about timing in a past, present, or future. Can also be used as a conjunction to connect clauses indicating time. Example sentence. When is your birthday? When did they arrive? When will meeting start? When are you going to the store? Next slide. Where? Meaning where is a question word used to ask about the place or location of something. Function, to inquire about the position, place, or destination of a person or thing. To seek information on location in the past, present, or future. Can be used as conjunction to indicate the place something happens. Example sentence. Where do you live? Where is the nearest hospital? Hospital. Where did they go? Where will meeting be held? Next slide was why. Meaning, function, and example sentence 2. Meaning, why is a question word used to ask for reasons or explanation behind action or situation. Function, to inquire about the cause or reason for something happening. To seek explanation or justification. Often used to understood motivation or purpose. Example sentence. Why are you late? Why did she leave early? Why did you like this book? Why is the sky is blue? Which, meaning, function, and example sentence. Meaning which is a question word used to ask about a choice or selection from a limited set of options. Function, to inquire about one or more specific items or people from a defined group. To ask for preference or decision when there are limited alternatives. Example sentence. Which do you prefer, coffee or tea? Which dress will you wear to the party? Which route should we take? So next is whose. Meaning, function, and example sentence. Meaning whose is a question word to ask about ownership or possession. It means belong to whom or of which. Function, to inquire about who owns or is related to something. To ask about the possessor of object, people, or ideas. Use both as an interrogative pronoun in question and as a relative pronoun in clauses. Example sentence. Whose keys did you find? Whose jacket are you wearing? Next, how. Meaning how is a question word used to ask about the manner, magnitude, condition, or quality of something. function to inquire about the way something is done or happens, to ask about condition or state, to request information about quantity, degree, or extent, often paired with words like much, many, old, far. Example sentence: how do you make this recipe? Recipe. How was your day? How many books do you have? How far is the station? Common mistake with question words. Number 1, incorrect word order. Mistake putting the subject before auxiliary verb in question. Incorrect. Why are you sad? Correct. Why are you sad? Rule. The correct structure is WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb, main verb. Number 2, forgetting the auxiliary verb. Mistake missing auxiliary verbs like do, does, did in questions. Incorrect. Do you like pizza? Correct. Do you like pizza? Do you like pizza? Rule: use auxiliary verbs in most present and past simple question. Number 3, double auxiliary verbs. Mistake using both modal and auxiliary verbs together. Incorrect. Does he can speak English? Correct. Can he speak English? Or you can use does he speak English? Rules: use only one helper verb. WH question, word in indirect question, and reported speech. Number 1, indirection question. Indirect question are polite or formal ways to ask for information. They start with phrases like, could you tell me, do you know, I wonder. The question word reminds who, what, when, where, how, why, how. But the word order change to statement order, no inversion. No inversion. Example: direct, where is the library? Indirect: do you tell me where the library is? Reported speech: when reporting WH question, change the pronouns and verb tenses appropriately without using a question mark. Maintain the question word and use statement order. Example: she asks, what are you doing? She asked, what are you doing? Reported: she asked what I was doing. Important notes. Number 3, important notes. In indirect question, do not use auxiliary verbs like do, does, did. The tense often serve back, past to past, perfect, but not always if the importing is immediate. Reporting is immediate. Yes or no question, use if or whether instead of a WH word. We move to the next slide. Next slide was practice exercise. Practice exercise number 1, fill in the blank. So complete the following sentence using the correct question word from the list. What, where, when, why, how many, whose, how, who. So number 1, blank is your name. Number 2, blank do you live. Number 3, blank did the meeting start. Number 4, blank is your best friend. Number 5, blank apples did you buy. Number 6, is this book. Number 7, do you make this cake. Number 8, blank called you last night. So let's we answering this question. Number 1, the answer was what is your name. Number 2, where do you live. Number 3, when did the meeting start. Number 4, who is your best friend. Number 5, how many apples did you buy. Number 6, whose is this book. Number 7, how do you make this cake. Number 8, who called you last night. Next, practice exercise number 2, short answer question. Answer the following question briefly using the correct information. Number 1, who is your teacher. Number 2, what do you like to eat. Number 3, when is your birthday. Number 4, where do you usually go on weekends. Number 5, why do you study English. How do you get to school. Number 7, which color do you prefer, red or blue. Number 8, whose pen is this. So let's be answering. Number 1, the answer was my teacher is Miss Jenny. Who is your teacher. My teacher is Miss Jenny. Number 2, what do you like to eat. I like to eat pizza. Number 3, my birthday. is on December 1st. So when is your birthday? My birthday is on December 1st. Number 4, where do you usually go on weekends? I usually go to park on weekends. Number 5, why do you study English? I study English to communicate better. Number 6, how do you get to school? I get to school by bus. Number 7, which color do you prefer, red or blue? I prefer the color blue. Number 8, whose pen is this? This pen belongs to me. That's all for my presentation for today. Thank you for listening. See you for the next project.